Hey there, guys. I'm John from Secondhand Serenade, and
I'm Veronica Ballestrini, and
we love RockForeverMagazine.com.
Hey guys, it's Tori from Rock Forever Magazine, and I am here today with two extremely awesome people. You gotta introduce yourself for everybody.
All right, well, you first.
Well, I'm Veronica Ballestrini.
I'm John Vesley from Secondhand Serenade.
Yes,
Or Secondhand Serenade, whatever it is. I am Secondhand Serenade. Ooh.
You are Secondhand Serenade.
Nice.
Yes. And I'm so excited to be here with you guys. We're in Orlando. How have you guys been enjoying the tour so far?
It's been definitely an experience. It's been fun. It's my first time touring with this girl right here. So
Yeah,
It's been so awesome.
Yes, and it must be great because you guys have worked together, so you kind of already knew each other going into the tour. It wasn't any awkward few days.
Yeah, we, well, okay, just to give you guys a little bit of a heads up of what's going on, Veronica sings on a new song off of my upcoming album, and it's called By the Way.
Yes.
And it's a song that we're playing all tour, and I'm really excited about it. It's like one of my favorite songs I've ever done, and she has such a beautiful voice, and I found her in Nashville. Of all places, which you usually find a lot of talent in Nashville.
Yes,
But yeah, she was just there making music and looking beautiful, and I was like, you gotta sing with me, and
Yes.
she did.
Couldn't pass up that opportunity. So now here you are.
Yeah, it was a great opportunity, and I'm so thankful and blessed to be a part of everything.
Now we're going to start off with something fun, just some finish the sentence, so each of you can answer these. Okay. Now one thing that fans might not know about you is...
Go ahead.
Your phone apparently just got hacked.
Yeah, it was weird. Okay, this is something I can tell you guys. When I don't have pockets on my dresses or anything, I put my phone in my bra when I go on stage so I don't lose it, you know, like, because you're going to lose it if you just leave it there.
Nobody's going to take it from there.
I put it in my bra, and sometimes it vibrates and it's weird, so I turn off the vibration, but that's something you don't know, but now you do.
She just Instagrammed a picture of her boob, but it's pitch black, so you can't see it.
Yeah, it just randomly.
But technically, she
it was weird. I don't know how that happened.
So it was an accidental Instagram post.
Yeah, I've never done that before.
It was accidental.
I was like moving, and I guess like I hit it, and it was weird. But it happened.
Well, now you know what that picture was of. And now what about you? One thing fans might not know about you.
One thing fans don't know about me is sometimes when I have no other choice, and we're on the road, and right now we're traveling because it's a small tour. There's 4 of us on tour right now because it's acoustic, so it's not like a full band tour or anything. So instead of a bus, we travel in an extended cab Sprinter, and the Sprinter has everything. It has a front lounge, it has bunks, it has everything you need except for a bathroom. And so up until she came on tour, I did a lot of urinating into water bottles.
So now you have to be a man.
I'm trying to be very respectful and not doing that.
Good. Yeah, he better be respectful.
So you haven't witnessed that. You haven't witnessed that at all yet.
Nope.
Let's hope it continues that way.
Although it did happen once when she was sleeping. I'll be honest about
and
that.
I didn't see anything, but I did hear him get up in the morning and open the door, and I was like, thank God, like he's not peeing. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it.
Right.
Just don't tell him the location of that, because that. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
It's true. Very true. And now before you go on stage, you always...
Before I go on stage, I always have a shot of Jameson before.
Yes,
it warms up my throat, and it makes me a little bit loose. It's just, it's nice.
Yeah,
like
I do the same thing.
No.
How old are you?
Oh, no.
I'm 17.
Oh my God,
that's
boy.
She is so, you are going to the top of interviewing.
Something.
Thank you. The top of something, the top of a building. You
can speak. Like, dang.
Thank you very much.
You're a good interviewer. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, no,
you're one of the best.
you.
Definitely doing a good job.
Thank you. Well, back on topic to you guys, because that's what's important. Now, your favorite lyric you've ever written is?
You go first.
Well, for me, like every song I write last is my favorite song just because it's the newest. So probably right now is These Memories Will Be the Death of Me, and it's off of my next album.
You performed that tonight, didn't you?
I did,
yeah.
And the song called Death of Me. And so, yeah, that's probably my favorite right now.
Mine, I mean, I guess kind of a similar situation, but and also it's nice that she's sitting here. But there's a lyric in the song that we sing together, and By the Way, and I wrote because it's about like missing like a relationship that you should still be in, and the line is still sleeping on the same side, still sleeping on this side of my my side of this bed. Oh gosh.
You can sing it.
Still sleeping on my side of this bed. Like,
Okay.
So, and I think it's like really cool because, you find yourself like you have I love beds and
Well, everybody loves that.
yeah, no, but like I love beds. Like I have like my bed is literally like a heavenly.
Like you'd marry your bed if you could. Is it that much?
Yeah, but I'm not sure it would be able to pleasure me so much. It's sleep is sleep, and it's wonderful.
Sleep is sleep.
But you have to be comfortable. Anyway, so but yeah, you have this huge giant bed. Imagine that, and you're sleeping on this little side corner of this bed, and and it's just because you're so used to it, and because that's your spot, and the other person's spot is on the other side of the bed. So I think that's a really cool.
But when they're
lyric. I like
gone, you still sleep on the wrong
Like
side.
it's cute. That's a cute concept.
Yeah.
And now you re-released your album, A Twist in My Story. Sorry, this isn't your album, but you could still talk about it if you want to. But
Talk about how much she loves it.
I do. I love it. Okay.
But you released the acoustic versions of all those songs. How was it revisiting those songs later and that whole recording process?
It was really, really exciting actually for me because I remember I was at the airport when I got the idea to do it, and I knew I was working on the new album, and I was excited about everything that was coming up, and I kind of like went through all this like whole like shift in my life, and I was just in like a really great place, and only thing that was missing is something for the fans to keep them like really like going.
Totally.
While the album was being made, and so literally I had about half the album done, and I was on my way back home, and I was going to be recording. I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm going to fly in my drummer, and he's also my engineer, and helps me record. And so I flew in my drummer. I had the idea, and I said, you know what, we're going to take a week and a half. We literally recorded the whole thing in like a week and a half, which is great. It's kind of like it's reminiscent to Awake, which was my first album, and I recorded the whole thing in 8 days. And I just said, you know what, we're gonna set like this like time aside, and just re-record it. And I didn't really have like a plan of how I was gonna do it, but we just took every song as it was, and we would start with either piano or guitar, and it was really fun because some of the songs, I mean, like Suppose for instance, was so different, and in my opinion, like that song is better on the Naked Twist of My Story than the original. Like the original is like a cool like rock, alternative rock version of that song, but the new version has like so much to it, and it really is. It makes you feel a lot more, and I just had such a great time doing it.
Totally.
And I love Tom. Tom's a great dude.
Yes.
And it was just it was fun. And I did it in my basement.
Oh yeah, so that
whole
was
thing,
very casual.
It was yeah. I mean, it's I have a studio in my house, and it was just like really easy.
Yes, and now real quick, we got to talk about your new single, Shake It Off.
Shake it off.
Yes, and it's a totally different style than what you're used to.
Believe that, because I'm really happy now. and I think, what the thing is, I've always been happy, and my music was kind of like, it was like venting. It was my way of like getting it out, and I think, it's about time that I can like. I brought a lot of joy to people through having them be able to connect with something.
Exactly.
When they're going through a hard time. But I think it's like time to like connect with people when like, it's time to have a good time, and it's sunny outside, and you're feeling happy. Like I wanted to have a song that people could just really enjoy to that aspect, and I feel like I did that, and there's a lot more songs on the record like that too.
I know, and you jam to it, don't you? You love jamming
All
to
the
that one.
time I jam to that
There
song.
we go.
It's my jam.
Yes,
Seriously.
everybody's jam.
Shake it off.
And you got it down.
You gotta dance when you sing. It's not like
do.
one of those songs that you're just like singing. You gotta dance, and
Yeah.
it just makes you feel happy. So
Yes. Definitely feel good music.
Yeah.
And you were talking about a new album, so
we
when
have a
can we
new
expect
album.
that?
It's coming out this summer.
Okay.
So keep your eyes out, eyes and ears on Twitter and Facebook and stuff. I'm going to be very, very active on that, and it's going to have. Oh, and the song that I did with her, by the way,
Can't miss
it's
that.
like it's like a country crossover, which is really new for me. But I mean, it's got like the slide guitar and everything. I mean, it's all
That's gonna be so
it's
exciting.
It's real country and it's so good, and I'm so excited about it. And I can't wait. It's just like, and I was worried that people would not get Shake It Off because it's so different than a lot of the stuff that I've
Everybody has
done.
good moods, and that's
But
perfect
you know
for
what?
it.
I think I've gotten one negative comment about that song, and the only negative comment that I've gotten was on like Facebook or Twitter, and it was like, I want you to go back to writing depressing kill myself songs. And I was like,
horrible.
I mean, that's not even a good comment. Like, yeah, I mean, you know, and that's not what I was trying to write in the first place, you know.
I mean, considering internet haters, one comment's nothing.
You know what? The good Twitter doesn't really have a lot of them. Facebook has a good amount.
YouTube has a lot.
YouTube.
That's where this interview's going, so let's see how that
Hey,
works.
guys, hopefully you
Haters,
don't hate
just
on
go
me now.
away.
Haters.
Seriously.
Yes. And now, what are your plans for after this tour, both of you? What's coming up?
Vacation.
Good to hear.
Vacation.
And then we're finishing up both of our
Both of our
albums.
albums.
So we work with the same producer in Nashville. So
And when can we expect your album?
my album, it just keeps changing, but definitely by the summer. So summer,
Okay, cool.
June or July. I'm really excited.
So we have 2 great releases to look forward to.
So excited.
Yay!
Yeah. And the song that we did together very well may be the single once we put it out to radio and everything.
So good to hear. I'm definitely
Really,
excited to hear
really
that.
excited.
Very excited. I'm in Orlando. I get to have a good time.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's been really great talking to you. Everybody watching, make sure you get ready for these 2 albums. It's going to be very exciting.
Absolutely. And follow us on Twitter.
Yes.
I'm
Give
at,
a shout out.
at Secondhand John.
And
Not Secondhand Job. Secondhand John.
And I'm Veronica Ball.
Yes. And I'm at RFM Tori if you'd like as well.
I love this girl. She's amazing.
Oh, thank you very much. You're awesome too, both of you. Well, subscribe to our channel for more interviews, and I will see you next time. Catch them on tour now.
Please
Do it. Do it.
Bye.